Hello everyone. Now let us understand about company analysis. Since we are discussing about security analysis and portfolio management, so company analysis is one important topic. So analyzing is very important since before doing any kind of investments, proper analytical things that we need to do. Okay, since the funds that what you are going to do invest such huge funds, so it should not get wasted. For that we are doing certain analysis about. So what is this company analysis? Yes, studying about the basics or fundamentals of company. So what is this space? Next is industry analysis and market position. And third is risk assessment and management. So we should be clear in all these things. Okay. Next, understanding company fundamentals. So about the basics. Okay. So first one is income statement. What we need to understand inside the company, all the revenues, all the expenses. So it shows the clarity that whether the company is, getting profit or loss or whatever. So for a certain period of time, what are all the revenues? On the other hand, the expenses also, where it indicates the income statement, right? Right. Next one is balance sheet insights. Again, balance sheet in the sense like assets and liabilities, right? Where it literally tells the financial position of a company by means of getting through this balance sheet. So what are all the assets? Yes, on the one hand, on the other hand, liabilities also. Okay, where we need to pay to any third parties. So all the things. So all kind of payables. We can say in that form payables. Okay. So next, cash flow evaluation that we need to do. Okay. So evaluation like studying about the liquidity of a business, so how it is easily getting converted into cash. So that is one part. And next is how to generate cash to meet obligations. Again, obligations means liabilities. Okay. Where that supports for the growth of the company, okay, to a higher level. Okay. Next is cash flow ratios. Cash flow ratios. So all kind of financial health. Okay, a company is in stable condition or it is in good position, we can say by means of this cash flow ratio, like assets and liability comparison. We need to do always this asset and liability comparison. See, imagine that if your liability is more than your assets, okay, so we should take that like you are not in a safe zone. Okay. And next, industry analysis and market position. So market share is one thing, and next is SWOT. So market share, in that particular industry or market, that specific company or product. Since we are studying about company analysis, right? So that specific company in what market share is what currently there. Okay, and also studying about that specific company's strength and weakness. Okay, what are all the strength and internal strengths and any kind of if at all there is any opportunities or threats, whatever. So studying about all these things is essential, that too for the company. Okay. Next, regulatory environment in the sense like impact of regulations. And next one is compliance strategies. So where the operations, cost, competitive strategies, all these things comes under this in this regulations. And complaint strategies like what kind of laws or regulations principles that we need to follow, so which is purely under political environment. Okay, so that things and what are all the risks available, all these things we need to know. Risk assessment and management in the sense like market risk is one thing, and second is operational risk, market risk, market fluctuations. Okay, increase in the prices of the products, demand decrease, anything may happen. And operational risk, like this is what created by human and system failures, human errors. All these things comes under internal risk. Okay, and risk mitigation strategies. First one is one technique, that is diversification techniques. Okay, you know, to this is what basically done to reduce risk factors. Okay, so where we can spread our investments in different across different assets. Okay, rather than investing in one particular asset. And next one is use of derivatives. Okay, so again, it is a financial instrument where it is used to hedge against risk. Okay, this is the second part. And so this is all about company analysis. Thank you.